all good. That must have been fairly frantic last couple of minutes.
That was horrendous, is what it was. that was a very stressful way to end the season. We had a really good first half, and then the Giants really lifted their game in the second half and up their contested ball and got possession after possession and just surged inside their forward 50, and we couldn't stop it. So it was a shocking way to finish the season.
I mean, it would have, ideally that last quarter would have gone differently, but to cling on, that must sort of, bring some sort of joy.
Look, winning's better than losing, isn't it? In the end, either result didn't really matter from a finals perspective or the future for us, but a winning season's important for us. So to go 5-4 and have a winning season was really important. Looked a bit tight there in the end that it might not happen. So we take little wins out of that. We were hoping to be a bit more prominent than that throughout this season. So, a win is a win, and we'll take it. It does put an end to an up and down year for us, and I think the way we played today pretty much sums us up. We were up and down.
Was it deflating at all with North Melbourne winning? Or?
No. We knew from weeks out that we were going to have to rely on things to go our way and be perfect in the run home. And when you put yourselves in those situations, you know that everything outside of your control you cannot get stressed about. There's no doubt that had it gone the other way, it would have been a little bit more energy in the group, I would think. But we were just worried about finishing the season off the way we wanted to finish, really positively with some real aggression at the contest and hopefully kick a bigger score. We had our chance in the second quarter and blew those chances, and the Giants nearly made us pay.
And good for Darcy to get that individual reward after the season she's had.
Yeah, so she got that, did she?
Yeah,
good. She's been enormous. Darcy, her last 7 weeks have been possibly the best footy I think she's played in the AFLW in 5 years. So I was really proud of her. She's done a hell of a lot of work. I spoke about this last week, that she's done a lot of work in the last 2 years to get herself in a position where she can be that player for us. And she got some reward for effort, which is great.
And good experience in the last sort of 3 or 4 minutes to take those marks in the
yes, she won the game at the other end for us today, and that's one of the things about her. She reads the play really well, and we sent her straight back. She gets herself in the right spot and stopped 2 of their goals, or shots at goal that, had she not been there, would have been a very different outcome for us. So we're especially proud of Darcy, like we are all the girls. They fought really hard today. It's never easy, the last game of the year, because you don't really know how you feel, but I was really proud of them in the end to come out away with the win.
Can you hear me?
Got you, Soph.
Hi. We saw Aldani and Teddy Lloyd get cheered off at the end. Are they retiring?
That's after 5 years with the Blues. It's all over for those girls. Yeah, they've been enormous for us. Original players, foundation players, great leaders for our whole squad through the last 5 years. And yeah, the time has come.
Must have been emotional for the playing group. Did they know beforehand that this was going to be the girls' final game?
Yeah, they did. Duna and Loinsy had spoken to the girls through the week and let them know what was happening. So that in the background for 2 favourite daughters of our footy club, I'm sure played a factor in some of the emotional fatigue or the physical fatigue that sort of plagued us late in the game, I suppose. I wouldn't be surprised if that was the case anyway. Yeah.
Was that kind of part of the motivation for today? I mean, look, it was a bit of a dead rubber game going in, but were the girls committed to kind of seeing these legends off in style?
Well, they wanted to, yeah. You're looking for little things in games like this that don't really mean too much in the grand scheme of things. So to get the chocolates for those 2 was a real driving force, and the group knew that. Alison and Katie knew that. They wanted to play really well in this last game as well. So they were able to do that. Both of them had a real good crack for us. Duna saved us a couple of times down back, and Loinsy's competitiveness through the afternoon was quintessential Katie Loins. So, yeah, I think they did their job. And they could walk away very proud after a fantastic 5 years at the Blues.
And just finally, a bit of a disjointed season to say the least. You must be proud of the girls' resilience, not only today but throughout the course of the season.
Yeah, it's been a tough haul for every player and every club throughout this season. It has been disjointed. There's been, not threats, but suggestions of hubs and what that looks like and all that stuff, and that can unsettle a part-time playing group. You've got jobs and families and careers that you've got to manage, and this is their love and their passion, and there's a little bit of income in it for them, but this isn't their main employment. So it's created a lot of anxiety through the year, the whole scenario, but in the grand scheme of things, we've still been able to play what we think, and certainly I think, is the greatest game on the planet. So we're able to do that under great direction by the AFL. I think they did a hell of a job, I must admit, to get this to happen, just like they did with the boys last year. So absolute kudos to them to get the home and away season. Hopefully there's no issues in the finals. We want to see the best playing the best in a really good atmosphere and conditions. So hopefully that's the case. But yeah, it's been a challenging year. We've all gone through it in the last 18 months or so. It's been like we've never gone through and hopefully never go through again. But I am really proud of the girls and their resilience and ability to just focus on what was in front of them rather than what might be. And that's something you get caught up in these times.
Cheers, Harf. Enjoy the walk.
Good on you. Thanks, Soph.
Beauty.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks.
Cheers.
All the best.